On a warm summer afternoon, in a quiet farmland surrounded by golden wheat fields, a massive ox rested beneath an old oak tree. His name was Brutus, and he was known across the fields for his enormous strength. With thick muscles and heavy horns, he could pull the heaviest carts without effort. As he slept, his loud snores rumbled like distant thunder. Not far away, a tiny field mouse named Leo peeked out from his burrow. Leo was small, curious, and far too brave for his own good. Hearing the strange rumbling sound, he twitched his whiskers. What could that be? He wondered. He scampered toward the oak tree and froze when he saw the giant ox lying there. Wow, Leo whispered. He's enormous. The ox snored again, and Leo noticed the large, open nostrils moving with each breath. Driven by curiosity rather than wisdom, the little mouse did something foolish. He ran up the ox's leg and slipped inside one of his nostrils. For a moment, nothing happened. Then the ox jolted awake with a powerful snort. He shook his head violently, stomping his hooves into the earth. Leo tumbled out and darted toward his burrow as fast as his tiny legs could carry him. Brutus roared in anger. "Who dares disturb my rest?" he bellowed. From the safety of his hole, Leo's small voice trembled. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. I was only curious." But the ox was furious. "You think you can mock me because you were small?" he thundered. "I will crush you and your burrow." Blinded by pride and anger, Brutus lowered his massive head and charged at the mouse's tiny home. He rammed his horns against the hard earth. Once, twice, again and again. Dust rose into the air. The ground shook, but the burrow was small and deep, and the ox's strength was useless against it. Soon, Brutus began to breathe heavily. His muscles ached. Sweat dripped from his thick hide. From inside, Leo called out carefully, "Great ox, your strength is mighty in the open field, but not everywhere," Tioxbo said. His anger slowly faded as exhaustion took its place. He realized something important. His size did not make him powerful in every situation, and his rage had only wasted his energy. After a long silence, Brutus stepped back. "You are right," he admitted quietly. "Strength without control is weakness." The little mouse remained still, surprised by the ox's change of tone. Without another word, Brutus walked back to the shade of the oak tree and lay down again. This time wiser. Leo stayed inside for a while, his heart still racing. That day, both learned something valuable. One learned that curiosity must be guided by wisdom. The other learned that power does not guarantee victory, because might alone does not make someone right. Great strength is not always enough. Wisdom and self-control matter more.
Never lose your calm in difficult times. The sun was setting behind the hills. A young goat wandered away from his herd. Tall grass surrounded him on all sides. Suddenly, a shadow moved behind him. A hungry jackal jumped out. His sharp eyes glowed with hunger. The goat trembled with fear. "This is the end," he thought. The jackal grabbed the goat firmly. "You are my dinner tonight," he growled. The goat's heart beat very fast, but he did not scream or cry. Instead, he spoke softly. "Sir, may I ask for one last wish?" The jackal paused, surprised. What wish could that be? The goat swallowed his fear. "I've heard you play the flute beautifully. Please play one tune for me. I want peace before I die." The jackal felt proud. "Yes, I am a great musician," he said. He pulled out his wooden flute. Soft music floated through the air. The goat closed his eyes. "That sounds wonderful," he said. "But could you play a little louder? The wind is strong here." The foolish jackal smiled proudly. He played louder and louder. The music echoed across the hills. It traveled far and wide. In the distance, shepherds heard it. Dogs lifted their heads and barked. "This sound is strange," said a shepherd. They ran toward the noise. The jackal kept playing. He did not notice the danger. Suddenly, loud barking filled the air. The dogs came charging forward. The jackal dropped his flute. Fear replaced his pride. He ran as fast as he could. The goat fell free on the grass. Shaking but safe, the goat stood up. Tears filled his eyes. He had survived using his mind, not strength, not speed. Soon he rejoined his herd. The hills felt peaceful again. In danger, a calm mind is your greatest strength.